Okay, last week we started from hand signs. That's very important. And we had mentioned like two systems. One is sofa, another one is alphabet. So they are not equal to each other. So that's very important. And I won't just reiterate it because alphabet system, some students tell me that C is do, but technically is partially right because in C major, do is C, but in different majors or minors, do can be different. So do can be anything. And that's why we introduced the hand sign, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And it's very important for everybody to know, to get used to it. And we're gonna try something for this week in the class to see if you can just handle this hand sign right. Not only from bottom up, but also you have to work with the top down. Okay, so in the meeting chat, I have already switched participants chat with to only me. So I have already done that. So you can type any of the messages in here, and everything's going to go directly to me. So I want everybody to participate in the coming like exams, small tests in here, and ear training and the sight reading. Okay, so the first 20 minutes is going to be dealing with the elementary level, but the advanced level students are welcome to take a look at it. Okay, so we have already learned the different kinds of the notes last time, and we have the whole note in here, half note in here, quarter, eighth. So those four are very important. Those four are very important. Memorize them, and some of the beginners, you have already written down all of them on your lesson book. Actually, it's like tracing or drawing like the types of them. But that's not the only thing you need to do. You need to clap back them, especially in the 4/4 or 3/4 time signature. Use 1, 2, let's go as example. So you can use 1, 2, let's go and clap them back. Even though I found some of the level 3 or level 4 students in here, sometimes you have issues to recognize them. So it's very important to connect them with the time signature. Okay, it's very important. In last class, we also we also studied, there is one more thing in here. Right, the sight readings. The sight reading is very important because after you pass level 5, there will be another option for you to do the sight reading, which is if you can, it's sight reading in the Piano Adventure series. So in that book, there will be specific like pieces for you to play. I forgot how many sets are there, probably around 10 or 11 or 12. I cannot remember them, but that's good, very good materials for you to practice them, and it can reduce of some time before the exam. Okay, so we are moving to the page and notation today. We have the small keyboard in here. So the page is decided how a specific key is how high they are. So for example, in here, I'm gonna write down in this direction to the right in the keyboard is high pitch part. And from here down to the bottom of the keyboard is the low part. So sounds very, very deep. Okay, how could we possibly recognize them? I know some of the beginners just started to play the very beginning pieces of the piano adventure, but there will be very soon you will study these things, which is we call stuff. Okay, so how high or how low of the keys can be shown to the into the stuff. Okay, there will be line notes or space notes, right? Or the ledger lines notes up or down. Okay, and they can be connected with the rhythm. So that depends on how high or how low those notes are. And I'm gonna show this to you very quickly. I'm gonna remove all of them. Go. So in the rhythm part is like how long could you play? Okay. So how high the notes are and then how long you're gonna play them. Two things. Okay. Let's go back to the where is it? Yeah, clef and middle C part. Okay, cool. So we have learned 3 different kinds of the clefs, but most of you have already studied 2 clefs in here, which is the G clef and then the F clef. Okay, one quick question. Is G clef equals to treble clef? Okay, I got answers in here. So the answer is no. They are not equal to each other. And the F clef is definitely not equals to the bass clef. Okay, why is this? Because this one is a common mistake in on the piano adventure book. We have already discussed this one last time, and so only when the G clef located in here, the circle is point directly to the second line in here, we call it treble clef. But if it's here is a different thing, it's called French clef and bass clef too. We have different types of the F clef located in the stuff. So bass clef only when the 2 dots point to the second line in here, we call the F clef equals to bass clef, but the some of them are not. So they are different. Okay, that's what we have already studied last time. And let's go back to the pitch part. Okay. So if you remember correctly, some of beginners, I ask you in each class, so can you identify which one is a tempo, which one is a time signature, and which one is key signature, and which one is a dynamics? So that's the 4 very important terms in the in the music. So that's the first thing you need to read through before you play anything else. Okay, and the middle C. Okay, there is the term of the page and notation. I will just share this one with you so you can just read through everything at home. I'm not going to read this one because I already explained everything. Okay, cool. So middle C is right in between of the stuffs. Okay, it's right in here. It's middle C. This is how we write down the music, and we can probably, if you want to make some songs, and we can add any pitches and rhythms into it. Okay, but the beginning study is starting from the middle C. It's right in here. Memorize it. Okay, so that is another question. The beginners, take a look at it. I know some of you are not not studied the stuff before, but there will be two things to recognize them very quickly. One is called step and one is called skip. Step is from one space to another line, or from a space from a line to a space. And no matter it's going up or going down, as long as they're from a space, okay. You may know, do you see the two lines in here? Okay, do you see two lines? Between the two lines, what we call is a space. Okay, that is a space. Okay, if a node from a space to another line is called step. Okay, if a node from two nodes, one is from a line, another one is from another line, and they're connected to each other, this one's called skip. And from a space to another space is also called skip. Okay, on the keyboard, I'm going to show you the keyboard in here. So, step or skip, what does that mean? Okay, so for example, in here, we have an E in here. It's E. Okay, that's how we write down E. The first line is E. Okay, quick question, where is C? Again, because this one is a treble clef and the C is located in here. Okay, if one is on the line is E, another one we call it step. So this one is from line to another space and they're connected to each other, very close to each other. This one is F. Okay. If there is a line node in here, and that one is G. So those are the step, and those are skip. Okay, as you can see that E and G, so E is running here and G is in here. So in the middle, they have F in the middle. So they skipped the F in here. Okay, they skipped the F. Sounds good? Okay, let's go quickly do a sight reading and listening part, and I'm going to share my screen very quickly. Here we go. Okay, now we have learned the pitch and we have learned rhythm in here. Let's quickly go through a very easy one for the ear training, and let's do let's do a pitch first. Okay, I want you to get ready to write down your answer in the chat box. Okay, so let's listen to the two patterns of the notes, and it will be played twice. And can you tell me A or B you can hear? Which one you can hear that one? Sounds good? Okay, so let's just analyze them. Okay, so they all both move up and down like this. Okay, but something's different. Let's listen to it. Can you hear clearly? Wait. Okay, I think it's because there should be another thing here. Wait, let me quickly check. Oh, sorry, that's prep B. Okay. Sorry, let's just try a different one. Okay, let's do another pitch. Easy part. Okay, this one is an easier one. Okay, so the flow of this one is higher or lower. Okay, the second one is higher or lower than the first one. Okay, or the same. Sounds good. Okay, listen to it again. Okay, I want everybody to write down their answers, so everybody can write down your answer in here. And okay. Let's listen to the two sound again. So can you tell me the second one is higher or lower than the first one? Because they are different. If they are the same, they're definitely the same, but they're different, right? So can you tell me it's higher or lower? Okay, I know this one is easy, and I just want everybody to participate in this one so I can take a look at it. Okay, if you cannot find the chat box, it's right located in the screen. If you see the screen, there will be a chat box in there. So yeah. Okay, it's lower. So next one, okay, we're down for this pitch part, but okay, let's do a very quick rhythm practice. How could I possibly wait? Oh, okay. So let's do a rhythm one just to review everything we have studied last time. So the long notes or short notes. Okay, so the first one long note located in here, the second one, and then the B part, the B answer has two long notes. Okay, now which one is this? Can you hear this one clearly? Okay, now let's try this again. How many long notes can you hear? Okay, let's listen to this one again. I know this one can be hard for some beginners because they add the pitch in it. Okay, if you clap back this one, it's going to be very easy to recognize. I'm going to clap back this one and you can hear clearly which one is which. Okay, let's clap back and cool. So everybody clear about this one? Very nice. I know some of you are here are taking the level 3 and level 4, level 3 and level 2, level 3 exams. Let's quickly take a look at one of the sight reading of the level 2 and or level 3. Okay, let's try level 3 one. Okay. Okay, so this one is a typical level 3 sight reading. level 3 sight reading. So like last time I showed you the sight reading materials should be like, and this one is sight reading in the paper. So how should we possibly start with one sight reading material? Okay, so first of all, we need to recognize which key it is. Okay, which key this one should be. Okay, if you can type the answer in the chat box. Okay. This one's only for the level 4, level 3, and level 2 and level 3 students. Okay, so the beginners, you can, yeah, just take a look at it. I know it can be very hard for you. All right, so how can we recognize a key? Very good. We got the correct answer in here. Okay, first of all, sometimes they won't write down anything in here because this part is called key signature. If the key signature has nothing in here, you can recognize the last note. Okay, it's C. Okay, so it's C in here. Okay, everybody's correct. Okay, so it's either the C major or C minor. Okay, and then take a look at the scale if there's any sharps or flats or natural in here. If there's no accidental in here, it's basically big chance it's a C major. Okay, this is the first step. First, to recognize a key. So see, we have 6 steps in here. Okay, let's quickly move to the next one. Okay, so marked important elements in here. Okay, you have to recognize like the dynamics and everything. So let's look at it. So draw the arrow to show the direction of each step wise. Okay, step down or step up. Like in measure 1, 2, or right hand part, circle the right hand fingering in measure third. That indicates a shift of hand position. Okay, so like this one's going down and this one's going down, but this one is the same and up, going up, and from this point is going up again. Okay. Oh, they ask us to circle the right hand fingering change in there. So yeah, so we need to circle this part too. Okay, circle them. Use a pencil to circle this. Do not hesitate to use a pencil to circle on your book or on your material because those are very important. Okay, step 2 is like this. Step 3 is how can you arrange your fingering. Okay, think about it. Start from third and then move to the 5 and 1. Okay. Add fingering to the left hand part and consider the different intervals. So change the direction. Okay, very good question. So let's take a look at it. What is this? I'll tell you what is this. This one is a C. Okay, and this one is what? Can somebody type in here? Cool. That's F, and this one must be a. Nice. Okay. If you use 5 on C, what is the fingering of the F? Yeah, 2. Okay, that's this step should be like. Okay, 5, 2, 1, and 5. Left hand down. Next type is silent practice. Okay, this one is choose a tempo. If you choose a tempo, they will just yeah, for example, like this one, they will give you the example, and then you can follow the slow tempo and play from top to the end. And then the next step is for you to record everything or something like that and send to your teacher and or somebody who knows how to play and recognize him. So it is the same like when you do the level 7 or level 9 exams, especially level 7. We tried this one before because the fingering is very important. Once you set up the fingering, don't change it at all because this one is going to be your final demonstration version. Okay, so yeah, sorry we took a lot more time in here for the rudimentary level, and if you want to go, you can definitely go. We're gonna leave the time for the intermediate and advanced level students today. Okay, thank you very much for the rudimentary level students, and hopefully you have a good weekend. Okay, let's move to the intermediate level 7 first. Okay, we'll stop sharing for a while. Okay, so last time we studied page annotation, but we learned the key circles. We learned chromatic scales, whole tone scales, octatonic, pentatonic, and blues scales. Okay, let's quickly do a test in here because quite honestly, if I don't look at it, I would have definitely forgot everything. Okay, so this one, can you tell me which one is this? 30 seconds to take a look at it and think about it. Somebody tell. Okay, yeah, the elementary students. If you want to go, you can definitely go. So now it's intermediate and then the advanced level students in here. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly check what is interval between them. Okay, so it's how many notes in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So 7 in total, and plus 1 left in here, and then it's a pentascale plus 1 thing in there. Does that make sense? So what is that? Oh, sorry. So it's a blues because blues is minor pentascale plus 1 in here. Okay, that's minor pentascale plus 1. It's called blues. How about this one? How many notes in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's definitely a what? I wanna see your answers, all the level 7 and level 9 students. So whole tone should be the whole tone, but those two, I don't think those are the minor. This one are the whole step because that's a third step, right? And whole tone is kind of like a longer one, longer scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 in here is probably a pentascale. Yeah. And now which pentascale? So take a look at the first one. Is the minor third or the whole step? If it's whole step, and then it's major. If it's a third, it's a minor penta. Okay. Okay, all those things you need to recognize them, and the definitions of the whole tone, octatonic, or blues, or all the pentatonic scales, you have to memorize them very clearly before we move to the next one. Sounds good? Cool. Okay, we are gonna have some sight reading and ear training for the level 7 only. For level 7 only. Okay, now I'm gonna stop sharing because we need to answer some questions for you. Okay, cool. I'll start stop recording. Where is